Alright, here we have our 70 series head unit. It's going to cover from 2009 and newer models. It's up to 2021. There is a bit of a changeover in 2021. Just contact us as the wire kit might be slightly different. So just going to cover what you get in the kit and where it goes. There's like a basic installation instruction manual. We try to keep like most sort of things are video based these days, as it's easy for us to change when things update. So our YouTube channel is the best place normally to check. You get trim removal tools, so you just use these to pop your dash off so you don't damage anything. An OBD2 scan tool, so that will connect over Bluetooth and to the head unit, just like a plug into your OBD2 port, which is just above your pedals below your steering wheel. You've got your reverse camera here. I'll come back to this in a second and just explain a bit more about it. It's 1080p HD, so good quality. You need a bag of all your cables in them, which I will go through. And the head unit itself. So you can see the head unit includes the plastic frame or fascia around it. So your hazard goes in here and your clock goes back in here. Just pop them back in. Fairly straightforward. Main harness is a 20-pin one, goes on this side, and your extra plugs are on this side. Antenna into here, GPS into here. That's about it. I'll just go through all the wires for you. Looks like there's a few, but isn't too bad. So first one up, there's a external mic you can use. Like the unit has a internal one as well, but just comes with an external one if you want to use that. There's a white plug here that at the other end has two USBs on it and the plug for the external microphone. So that just plugs into here. Give it a good push, you'll hear it click in, that's not going to come out. And then run this microphone here to wherever it's going to like suit you. So this could be into the sun visor or above the steering wheel. Your two USBs here can run wired Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. You can also plug a dash cam into there, a 3G. It's also how you plug a USB stick in it to update the unit. So you can just like run these out to somewhere handy. Maybe like one just below a cigarette lighter there and the other one into the glove box or whatever suits. You've got your main adapter cable. So this has a 20-pin black plug at one end, and the other end has all these plugs here. So basically these plugs are going to plug into the car side plugs. They're only going to plug into what they can plug into. So all of that is fairly straightforward. And those are connections there. Then you have your GPS. That's easy. Screws into the back of the head unit. Stick pad on here. You can just like stick this on top of the head unit because there's no metal above it, so it gives a fairly good signal from there. You get this cable here, like the brown one. You're not going to use this, so you can put it wherever you want, but you're not going to need this cable. It's got 3 RCAs at the end there. You're going to get a black plug. Now, the only time you're going to use this plug is if you're using like an amplifier. So these are all your pre-outs, so your sub, your front speakers and your rear speakers. So if you're using like an amplifier, you will be using this plug. And that's one of the most important ones. So this is your camera plug, so your reverse cameras and your second camera if you're using a second camera. So you can see it has a 6-pin plug here. And we're going to cover each wire. So you got your purple wire here that says cam in. Now you're going to want to connect this to your reverse camera that comes in the kit. So your reverse camera is fairly straightforward. Comes here, you can mount it how you want to mount it. It's obviously adjustable, so you can get the angle how you want to have it. You've got your 2 power cables, so you're going to connect these to your reverse light. So when your reverse light comes on, the camera comes on. So these just can tap into your reverse light, positive and negative. And then at the other end you have a green wire, which is your trigger wire. So you need to connect this into your black 20-pin main harness again, and you are looking for a cable that's orange and black and says reverse in. So you're going to connect that wire into here. So you can connect that by however the means you have available. Then the RCA plug that was on the camera cable here, it's going to plug into that purple cable that says cam in on that grey 6-pin plug. So that's going to plug into there. That's going to plug into the back of the head unit. That's going to connect to that orange and black reverse in cable. These two are going to your power and your reverse lights, just to cover it all again. And you can mount this where you want to mount it. So that's basically that. Then also on your grey 6-pin plug here, you've got a ground and a power and a front camera in. So if you want to run a second camera, this is where you run it into. So for example, you might want to run a second reverse camera so you can have a view of something else you want to see but behind your car, or maybe you want to have a front camera so you can see straight in front of the car for when you're off-road driving. So you just need to install the camera into here, and you just push a button on the app to bring that up. So again, just an overview of what's in the kit. Got your main unit with the plastic frame, so it's going to pop into your unit there. You got like your adaptation cable. It just means you don't have to cut any wires or anything. It's going to plug in and play into the unit. USB and microphone cables, GPS, external microphone, auxiliary inputs which you're not going to use, your camera input cable, the reverse camera, pre-outs for amplifier, trim removal tools, and a Bluetooth OBD scan tool. So that's everything you get in the kit and what it does.